Hello, housemates, and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Yes, Corbin is excited. So, we have a lot of little errands to run today. We need to go inform some mobsters, probably, that someone doesn't have their money. I'm sure nothing bad is going to happen. We need to go up into the Empire Hotel and check on this Jezebel Locke character. We can go back to the last round and discuss with Damsel what we discovered about Paul, just to get a little bit more conversation. So we don't have to do that. It's just, interesting to do. We can also go and deal or look into this haunted LA shooting, or shoot, I should say, which is at the abandoned hospital. Now, it would be very difficult to tell where the abandoned hospital is. The first time, it's right here. So the first time I did the little side quest here, I randomly wandered into this place. There is no indication from the outside that it's a hospital, but this little mystery mobile van here is the indication that the crew is shooting there. So we will go there at some point. And we're going to do most of this before we go deal with the Elizabeth Dane, because I want to make sure that my sneak is in good order so that I can do that mission without getting shot by the police. Aw, that's cute. Look, arm in arm. Really gross looking homeless lady and gangbanger. Let's take a moment to appreciate this criminal helping an old lady. See, sometimes people go into a life of crime not because they're inherently bad people, but because they have no other option. Really, what is up with her face? The lady is scary as shit. Alright, anyway, we have work to do. We can't worry about humans and all their weirdness. So, as I've said before, when we go into the last round, because the song in here is copyrighted, we'll probably get a copyright claim, and I'll have to excise the song. There's not much I can do about that. So the audio may get weird in here. We also completed a quest here for Skelter, so we should talk to him.
What's up?
I took care of the Patty problem.
Good work. And ghouls ain't nothing but trouble if you ask me. It's a weakness, pure and simple.
I've got a couple of questions.
Yeah?
I don't understand this kindred shit at all.
You've got to understand, Kendrick. You're carrying a 6,000-year curse in your blood. No matter how powerful it makes you feel.
Curse?
That blood is a tangle of chains that's going to leave you bound in servitude the rest of your existence.
Well, that's pretty shitty. What are you talking about?
Your elders command the blood. They control the blood, and the blood listens. You'll never even hear their call. But the blood will, and it'll make you obey.
How can you break free?
That shit stretches all the way back to Cain, man. Nothing you can do. Some ancient sleeping in a tomb half a world away has a bad dream, and you gon' feel that shit. Like it or not.
Who's Cain?
Cain, man. Father of all vampires. Killed his brother Abel and was cursed by God to walk eternity feeding on the blood of his children. Some heavy shit, man.
You mean Cain from the Bible? Really? Is that true?
Keep your voice down. Is Cain real? I don't know. Not sure I want to know.
I hear you, but where are you going with this?
The point is, with this curse pulling your strings, you really want to sign away your right to fight by joining the Camarilla?
What have you got against the Camarilla?
The Camarilla just ain't necessary. Their rules is just common sense shit. The Masquerade and all that. Sure, it makes sense. Like the Ten Commandments. You know the Ten Commandments, don't you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill. Sounds good, but you and me both know that shit don't always fly. What if some society like the Camarilla comes along and just up and kills you if you break one damn commandment?
I see your point.
Right. See, we weren't meant to live like that. someone else's rules for 3 years in Vietnam. But it wasn't until after the embrace that I understood real oppression.
So the Anarchs are the way, huh?
Anarchs? We are the only ticket to free living in the afterlife, my friend.
So we already know that referring to Nines as the Prince of the Anarchs gets you some nasty looks around here, so we're not going to do that. I'm out of here. Let's talk to Jack. Get out of my way, pinball wizard.
Hey, what's the word on the streets?
Do you know anything about the... No, wait. The Prince is sending me to check out the Elizabeth Dane.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Why? What's up, Jack?
The sarcophagus. Did LaCroix tell you about the Ankaran sarcophagus?
No, but I don't really trust him to tell me the truth anyway.
Yeah, well, maybe I should fill you in on the details. That sarcophagus is bad news. Kindred around the globe have been going batshit since it was discovered.
Why?
The word is there's an ancient asleep in there. One of the fathers, one of the vampires, that if you trace your lineage way back, there's a chance it'd end up with him at the root.
He was asleep this whole time?
Ancients don't just nap. They sleep whole ages away. And when they wake up, they're hungry.
That's understandable. I wake up hungry sometimes. So he'll wake up and go hunting.
It's more than that, kiddo. Most kindred think it's one of the signs of the end, the apocalypse. Every religion has their own version of it. Kindred call it Gehenna. And the way they tell it, it starts when the ancients rise to devour their children.
That's not very good parenting. Is this for real?
No one knows for sure, really. That's just a word that's been handed down through the ages. The Camarilla denies these ancients exist.
Well, it could all be hearsay.
Well, kiddo, I guess you're gonna be the one to find out. Hey, good luck. Try not to wake Grandpa Munster and kill the world, huh?
Before I go, I wanted to ask you a question.
Sure thing, kiddo. Fire away.
Tell me about the Sabbat.
The Sabbat are worthless, man. Fake tits on a zombie. Fun to watch, though. Like the Three Stooges with chainsaws.
They're anti-Camarilla.
Yeah, they oppose the Camarilla, but they suck when it comes to execution.
Well, what's wrong with them?
The Sabbat are in the same business as the Camarilla. Sabbat have a little longer chain, but they're slaves all the same.
Alright, I got a few more questions.
Moving right along.
Tell me about the Camarilla.
Oh, my favorite topic. .5% evil bastards. But make sure and understand, any of those victims points a gun at me, they get drained and slaughtered like sheep.
What do you think of Camarilla ideals?
Don't think that Camarilla has a monopoly on those ideals, okay, kid? No one is arguing over that shit, and if they tell you that's what this fight is all about, then they're really giving you the full fist. You hear me?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were.
The Camarilla protects the people running the Camarilla. That's it, the end. The rest of them are bloody gristle for the machine.
So, who runs the whole thing?
Doddering old dust farts. They might be powerful as all hell, but who knows? They're too afraid to stick their heads out of their hidey holes. And why should they? This whole huge system is built so they don't have to.
So this obviously isn't, a particularly subtle allegory for, like, actual political systems. Is LaCroix one of the inner circle?
Not one of the bigs, but he ain't out risking his ass in the street, that's for sure. LaCroix has ambitions of joining that inner circle, delivering Los Angeles in their pocket would look killer on a resume.
Yeah, he definitely wants the corner office.
To hell with LaCroix. I blasted better vampire's brains all over the wall. He's not the prince, he's a prince.
You've dealt with princes like him in the past?
He's a typical Ventru asshole. Predictable, safe, no imagination. Man, the guy's a pussy. He just got lucky he showed up in L.A. at the right time.
What do you know about the sheriff?
Oh, the sheriff, yeah. I love how everyone's talking about that big mystery. It's like someone embraced a doped-up gorilla.
I've got a few more questions. We know the answer to number one there.
What else did you need some truth about?
The Anarchs.
That's us, so I'm told. What do you want to know?
How long has the Anarch movement existed?
Yeah, I could tell you about the history of the movement, about our struggle. What's any of that shit mean, anyway? Do we want to sit through history class here?
What's it all about, then?
I'm no scholar, kid, but I've been around. Seen more and done more than most vampires ever will. I don't know that our situation's ever going to be easy, but some things you gotta decide are worth fighting for.
How can you win, though?
Fight harder than the other son of a bitch. Every time I yank a jawbone from a skull and ram it in an eye socket, I know I'm building a better future.
Does Nine share your vision?
You bet, kid.
How come you're not running the show, Jack?
Me? I never had much patience for negotiations. Everyone can live or burn. It's up to them.
What clan are you?
Bruja. Most everyone here has Bruja blood.
Alright, see ya. So that is the bit of eschatology that I promised you. Some talk about how some vampires think that this is a sign of the end times, blah blah blah. Let's see if Nine's anything to say to us.
Sorry, newbie.
He does not.
But I got the whole city shouting in my ear right now.
Uh-huh.
We'll have to rant some other night.
Hey, damsel.
Candy.
Don't be like that. About Paul, he's dead. For a few days. It wasn't pretty.
We told him to burn the blood and go to the hospital. Said he thought he'd get over it. Men are stubborn that way. Just proves the plague bearer's gotta be found.
Yeah, I'll keep looking. So it would take me forever to list to you all the little bits of new dialogue that I've encountered in this restoration patch. There's some of it in almost every conversation that we've been having. So that's the extent to which the mod makes nice little changes that you'll appreciate. I mean, you'll appreciate them even if you haven't played the game before, but if you have, you will especially appreciate them. Alright, so let's go to the parking lot and talk to some mobsters. So I haven't interacted with any of the prostitutes yet, but they essentially serve the same function as blood dolls. You can get blood from them if you need blood to go do a combat or something. You just have to pay them. If you have high seduction or persuasion, you can pay them less than they actually ask you. So that's how that works. Ugh, I feel so much more respectable in these clothes than in my awesome shirt. It's very disappointing. Alright, here is where we're going. These are the dudes we're going to talk to. Let's check in on our experience, see if we can spend anything. Nope. So we're just going to have to deal with this as we are. I'm going to get my make them throw up blood ability ready, just in case. Hello.
Fashion bitch send you
That she did.
money. Where is money?
Let's see. Let's not antagonize this brickhead guy anymore. She told me to tell you she does not have the money.
No money?
So here we see that because we have dominate, we can use that to perhaps escape the what was probably going to be a fight. And it costs just the 1 blood point. So, and we have plenty of blood, so we wouldn't become in danger of frenzying after spending this. So we can circumvent any fight here. And that's usually a good option, especially for a physically kind of frail character like a Tremere. So I think I will do that. You already received the money.
Yeah, this beach will be back next month.
And so we resolve that with very little trouble at all. Now, only 3 clans will be able to do that. The Ventru, the Tremere, and then the Malkavians. They don't have Dominate, but they have Dementation, which, well, it doesn't do the exact same thing. I'm not going to tell you what it does, but it makes it so that you don't have to fight that guy. Alright, so here we go. Hey, she got rid of the turnstile. Awesome. She took my advice. I guess that conversation is put in there just as some sort of trigger. I mean, again, that turnstile that was there was a dumb idea. I don't know why they had it in the first place, but I'm glad that there's an option where you can actually get rid of it. Alright, static cleavage lady.
What?
I passed on your message.
I can't hear you. Let's talk in my office.
Okay. Hello. You got bad posture, lady. Stand up straight.
Well, you certainly did better than my bouncer did.
Yep.
Poor dear can't turn his neck to the right anymore. Already had a call from Boris. Wasn't too happy about tonight, son of a bitch. Say, how would you like to
God.
get into the club business? Hmm?
Observe the actual periods in what you're saying. Don't just ramble on like that. Boris?
Well, to start this club, I have to take out a significant loan from a king bastard by the name of Boris, and every time I haven't been able to make the monthly plus interest, the bastard takes what he feels is a suitable late fee.
Go on.
I've got a club to run, so I'll be blunt. I refuse to fuck that fat misogynistic old man one more time to hold on to the club. So I need someone to eliminate him. Do this, and I'll make you a silent partner.
What's the catch?
Boris is high up in the Russian mafia. Does that make a difference?
I mean, you're asking a random person that you met, 5 hours ago to go assassinate a high-up dude in the Russian mafia. I think you're a little bit... yeah. Sure, I'll do it, but whatever. He's still human, right? He'll be dead before the sun rises.
He's at the Empire Hotel. Always has a few of the fiercest bully boys standing round trying to out-sneer each other. He's got a short temper, and more than likely he's been drinking for the last 4 hours. Here, key to the penthouse level.
Well, that was easy. When I get back, we'll talk about our club. Alright, so, more errands. Go kill a mob boss. How do they get them into those cages? Do they live there? Seems like there's some kind of unpleasant slavery going on here. So there is another dance floor upon which you can dance and perhaps get some humanity back. It didn't work so well last time when I tried that, so we're not going to try it again. And I'm pretty sure that I don't need any more humanity at the moment. Alright, so now we're back here. We can steal some money, which we will do. See if we can hack this computer. Wait. I want to hack. Show me your emails. Yes, it's gonna work. Tonight? I thought we might get together tonight, if it pleases you, mistress. It's from Larry. I bet it's Fat Larry. I wonder if we can ask Fat Larry about his meetings with his mistress. Alright. And out we go. So now we have two things that we can do in the Empire Hotel, and I mean, I've accumulated them on purpose for to make it more efficient. We can go into the Empire Hotel, get everything done once going in there. But before we do that, because it's actually a little bit difficult to deal with Jezebel Locke, especially if you're not a sort of physical fighty character, I'm going to get some more XP by doing the haunted hospital thing. Let's see. I think we will end the episode. Well, actually, we're going to look at the introduction to this haunted hospital thing, and then we'll end the episode. And the next time, we'll see what the deal is. Alright. What's up, dude?
Help me! Help me! It's got them. It's coming for me now. It's coming for me.
Look out, it's right behind you! No, we're not going to do that. Slow down, slow down. What's coming? Who are you?
My crew. We were here shooting for my show. I'm a parapsychologist. Haunted LA. Oh, God, it was right behind me. We've got to get out of here.
What's behind you? I don't see anything.
Look, I'll level with you. We usually fake these things, you know. Ghosts, it's all bullshit. We were sitting downstairs.
No, it's not.
Weird shit started happening. My crew.
There's some more weird shit in front of you, dude.
I don't know what's happening.
Wait here. I'll go see if I can find them.
No, don't go down there. Get out. It's coming.
Oh, he snapped. Alright. Bye, dude. And he's just gonna stand there, looking weird. So, we have a haunted hospital to explore, see what on earth he's talking about. We're gonna do that next episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. We are getting some side tasks done so we can build up that XP, so that we can be better prepared for the more substantial parts of the storyline. If you want to see more of these videos or any of the other things I do, please subscribe. And if you don't, well, maybe you'll end up in the bottom of a haunted hospital.